Hey Teja, good evening.
Hello, good to
Finally,
be
we
here.
could,
Finally, yes,
finally
yes.
we could fix this up. Super happy to have you on our show, Heart to Heart with Preeti. I know you have been keeping really, really busy. Deep gratitude for taking out time and coming on our episode, Heart to Heart with Preeti, and enlightening our viewers today evening. We are looking forward to take away lots of insights when it comes to our career development. Super, super grateful and a warm welcome on Heart to Heart with Preeti. So, moving ahead with our questions, Teja, my first and the foremost question is, can you share your journey with us? What inspired you to kickstart this passion of, being a career growth evangelist?
So, look, I mean, I come from a very humble background, come from a middle class, perhaps lower middle class family. So, pretty much, the same path, like every South Indian, did engineering, got hired through campus, joined a big multinational firm. It's a financial organization. Worked with them for about 10 years. And at some point of time, I felt this isn't enough. I wanted to perhaps go out there and do something on my own. So started a few startups, failed miserably, fell flat on my face, somehow picked myself up, and here I am, about 23 years of experience now, of which about 14 years is, or actually 13 years is about on my entrepreneurial journey. So yeah, that's what brings me here. I'm an engineer. I am Calcutta alumnus, and I currently also am a career coach at IIM Udaipur. So apart from my entrepreneur ventures, now I'm on a mission to kind of make an impact to anybody like me who's struggling without a mentor in a career, to perhaps be there and make it
Correct.
simple, and not with uh, high fundu frameworks and things like that. So
Absolutely.
that's my background.
So that brings to another question. From your journey, what do you think are the common challenges with which any professional would go through on his or her career growth, and you in particular, how do you help them overcome those challenges? Any common challenges which you see in today's time?
See, a lot of times, right? It is the only secret sauce is to keep it simple. That's what I believe in.
Three
Right?
secrets, six secrets. Yes.
Yeah, so that's the secret sauce. It's to keep it simple. But sometimes when you're conditioned over the years to think in a certain way, to look at things in a certain way, you tend to complicate things in your head. Like for example, for the for the longest I remember, I've always been conditioned right from my childhood, in school, in college, at work, that I need to be working on my weaknesses, right? I need to work on my areas of development. And almost 85% of the time, we are focusing only on improving our weaknesses. And only 15% of the time, we spend time even understanding strengths. Like, for example, any of the viewers here or anybody, just go and ask them, what are your weaknesses? And they will probably write 2 pages of what they need to improve on. Ask people, what are your strengths? They'll struggle to go beyond three, right?
Absolutely correct. And it is from this conversation what just strikes me that instead of pondering onto our weaknesses, let us sharpen our strengths. And maybe that's where the real gold from us would come out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Correct.
so it's really to focus on strengths more of the time rather than. In fact, I'm somebody who believes, Preeti, that our weaknesses are nothing but we overusing our strengths, right? Uh, so if you like sweets, I'll give you half a kilo of a sweet. You're fine, you're having
Absolutely.
fun. But if I give you 5 kilos and say eat it in one go, you'll never touch sweets for the rest of your life, or you probably even fall sick, right? So a lot of times, it is easier to moderate strengths rather than improve on your weaknesses. It's any day easier for a fast bowler who otherwise balls at 150 kilometers an hour to ball a slower ball than a spinner who balls at 90 kilometers an hour to ball a 150 kilometer per hour ball, right? And that's where I believe we are all conditioned the wrong way. We are conditioned to work on our area of development, which is, I don't believe any human has a weakness. We just overuse certain strengths. If I'm being perceived as an introvert, that's probably because I'm overusing the strength of loving to work alone, being more organized, being more analytical. That takes away my focus from talking to people, and others are perceiving me to be an introvert, which is not true, right?
Yeah.
So it is all about moderating your strengths. It is never about weaknesses. So that is what I use when I coach people, right? So don't focus on what you are not, focus on what you are, and let's figure out a way to thrive through that. Is usually how I look at things.
So, other than, focusing on our strengths, what would you say are the key elements of a right career strategy? I mean, yes, focusing on strength is, let's say, we need to do that. But besides that, some two, three elements which you would say that, Preeti, these are the right ones if put into, I mean, just like a jigsaw puzzle, the way we put all the pieces together, a perfect picture comes out. So, few elements that you would suggest that these are the key elements.
Right. So first and foremost, and I'm sure most people talk about this, and I cannot stress the importance of that, and that is to be having clarity in life, right? Because unfortunately in India, most of the time, the career path, at least at the beginning of your careers, is templated, right? There aren't many paths that your parents would support in the first place. So the options of what after my graduation are pretty templated based on what subjects you choose in your plus two, right? So for a lot of people, and God bless you if you already are clear as a fresher what you need to do, but 90% of the people, they choose certain paths because everybody else is, or because their parents want them to, which means a lot of times they're just going in the rut, in the rabbit hole of continuing in those careers. And by the time they realize, hang on, this is perhaps not something that I like, or these are the environments that I don't want to be in, they're already 30 plus, married, EMIs, and now they can't really get out of it. So for me, the critical aspect is, even if you are a late career professional, even if you're in your 30s, the first thing is to kind of take a step back and think about, what is it that I really like, what's my niche. And Preeti, you and I keep talking about niche. I think a lot of times, even in our conversations, it holds good for career too.
But,
Within
sorry to cut you. You're comfortable with Hindi, I'm sure, right?
ओ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, मैं साउथ इंडियन आदमी हूँ बट हिंदी बोल लेता
नहीं तो मुझे लगा आप साउथ इंडियन बोलेंगे तो मुझे भी लगा नहीं आपने जो ये करियर क्लैरिटी वाला पॉइंट बोला तेजा सी आई नो वन थिंग फॉर श्योर कि इफ द पाथ इज क्लियर क्लैरिटी है कि कहाँ जाना है क्या अचीव करना है इट बिकम्स सिंपलर to do things and implement things but अगर मैं खुद को लेके जाऊं 15 years back when I started my career I had no clarity to be very honest. I mean उस जो आप ये बता रहे हैं कि वो प्लस टू के बेसिस पे या अपने ग्रेजुएशन प्लस थ्री के बेसिस पे पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन वी टेक अ कॉल सो वो क्लैरिटी को लेकर कैसे आए चलो अब मुझे तो 15 इयर्स हो गए और अभी भी कई बार लगता है कि क्या ये सही है एक सेकंड थॉट आता है बट ओवरऑल फॉर अ जनरल ऑडियंस हाउ कैन एवरीबडी ब्रिंग दैट क्लैरिटी
It's a
मतलब
great question.
पैशन देख लिया खुद का कि क्या मुझे इंटरेस्ट है वो स्टडी कर लिया बट पैशन से बोलते ना वो ईएमआईज नहीं निकलती है कई बार ऐसा भी होता है तो वो आइडेंटिफाई कैसे करें कि हमारी क्लैरिटी लाए कहाँ से दैट इज माय क्वेश्चन हियर
So before I tell you what you need to get that clarity, Preeti, मैं पहले ये बता दूं what you don't need, right? If you're choosing a career because it's high paid, at least if that is your intention, I find it quite stupid. I'm sorry, it may sound sensationalistic when I say this, right? मैं बताता हूँ क्यों. आज एक इंजीनियरिंग ग्रेजुएट कॉलेज से बाहर आता है, ठीक है, और कैंपस प्लेसमेंट उसको मिलता है. The maximum package you'll ever get, if they're not in IITs or some of the premier colleges, is about 3.5 lakhs. without a degree, a plus two graduate that does video editing for me in my office makes more than that.
Absolutely, absolutely correct.
राइट आज के दिन में एक वेबसाइट डेवलपर फ्रीलांसर पकड़ता हूँ तो वो एक वेबसाइट के लिए 50,000 कमा रहा है, एक वेबसाइट के
और
लिए।
ऊपर से फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी और है, खुद का
हाँ
बॉस है।
राइट, तो वो महीने में 3 भी पकड़ ले वो 2 लाख कमा रहा है यार। तो 4 साल इंजीनियरिंग करके 60 से ऊपर सब्जेक्ट पास करके you're getting 3.5 lakhs. So, the
Absolutely.
point I'm trying to make is if you're making decisions based on right now the immediate next job मुझे कितना पैकेज मिलने वाला है, especially if you're already feeling stuck or if you're a fresher, right? And you're probably trying to move your career path, the first thing that you shouldn't do is focus only on the money. I'm not saying don't focus on money. Don't focus on यार ये प्रोफेशन में बहुत ज्यादा पैसे दिख रहे हैं तो चलो लेट मी चेंज माय करियर. देयर इज अ स्टूपिड आइडिया. So I have a little formula that I usually tell people of how to identify your niche, right? So this is
Bring
how
it on.
what to do, right? The first thing is what are you passionate about? Now when I say passionate about, मैं गिटार बजा लूंगा, मैं डीजे बनना चाहता हूँ यार, वो हॉबी है, right? Of course, I'm not degrading what I love music too. I play 5 music instruments, but the critical aspect is at work because I am understanding what kind of roles are available in the market. What are the kind of roles that I prefer doing? Which means if I'm an introvert, ठीक है ना, and if I don't like that flamboyancy of networking, I don't want to meet new people. I think I'm the best when I'm working alone in an individual contributor capacity. तो यार तो कॉल सेंटर जॉब्स ढूंढेगा तो you'll be stressed out for the rest of your life ना, because हर दिन
Absolutely.
आप ऑफिस में स्वाइप करोगे, you're doing everything that's against your personality, which means it's like आज के दिन आप विराट कोहली को बोलो भाई तू ओपन करो बॉलिंग इंडिया के लिए, वो हर दिन गाली खाएगा कोच से, हर
Correct.
दिन गाली खाएगा. he'll be stressed out every day कि यार मैं और कैसे इंप्रूव करूं मेरा बॉलिंग, और उसका जो स्ट्रेंथ है बैटिंग वो भी खराब हो जाएगा,
बिल्कुल.
right? So passion first and then skills. Do you have the skills to complement your passion, right? And the third thing is interest. अब आते हैं, what kind of environments do you prefer? Do you like a more friendly, casual culture? Do you like more formal cultures? जहाँ पे, everything is organized, everything has a process. And then the last one, and this is where the money comes in, does this pay me? When you
Correct.
combine all the 4 together is when you'll know what your true niche is, right? What
Absolutely.
people usually do is they select one of these 4. And that's where there is lack of harmony in life. That's when people are not happy about their careers. I can tell you, I coach some very senior people from companies like Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan or Barclays, and these are highly paid people. They're
Absolutely.
extremely unhappy with their jobs, right? Now they are saying, yeah, I'm okay if I'm getting half the salary, but I want more mental peace in my life,
Very true. Very true.
right? So
This.
go ahead.
No. Please complete. Please complete.
So all I was saying is consider these 4, right? What's your passion? What are your skills to kind of complement the passion? What are your interests personally? What kind of environments? And then is there a market need for this, right? Because
Absolutely.
today I would want to become in fact, this is something I may do when I retire in the next few years, right? Is to become a travel guide. Meet
Oh,
few
lovely.
people, show people around, and not really be worried about money because I would have earned all of that already,
I
right?
love that.
So it all depends on what are your interests, what are your hobbies, and then how can you kind of bring them together as well. So
When this conversation, I remember we had earlier at multiple different forums. So what people say that deep down in the end, it is money that is a calling. And introspecting on a deeper level when we have conversations. So जो आप ये कह रहे हैं रात को नींद नहीं आती, they are restless about their jobs, they are wanting to switch immediately. This is such a common concern that bothers to see the whole workforce today, and especially when I talk about women. Mine is more of a women kind of a niche. So when I see women, they are struggling day in, out. They are not wanting to do that. But it is in the end, we want to earn, we want to, make a mark in our career graph. And then that brings down me कि तुम अंदर से that inner सुकून are you having or not? बिकॉज आप कितना टाइम स्ट्रगल, कितना टाइम वो शुद्ध भाषा में बोलूं, आप कितना टाइम रगड़ लोगे अपने आप को, आप नहीं रगड़ सकते. एंड देन आप वो दुखी होके व्हेन यू गो टू योर वर्क प्लेसेस, प्रोडक्टिविटी रिड्यूसेस इन द एंड, एंड व्हेन प्रोडक्टिविटी रिड्यूसेस रिजल्ट्स नहीं आते. सो आई थिंक दिस इज द होल 360 degree circle that revolves around choosing the right job, or maybe around choosing a right work life. And people are blessed to get fit into the right kind of an environment or right kind of a job that they pick up. I mean, because देखो तो हमारे awake hours का major chunk is at our workplace. 1/3 we are sleeping, remaining 2-3 hours goes into everyday tasks. So major is going into our work life. If that role only is not happy, that is not giving you satisfaction, it's kind of a waste, is what the inner soul looks like. Do you come across such incidences at your
See,
coaching thing?
I have a slightly different view on this, right?
अच्छा.
जहाँ पे मेरा मन लगता है ना, वहां पे रगड़ना बहुत कम होता है,
वही तो,
right?
that's what, मन नहीं लगेगा तो आप रगड़ोगे.
हाँ,
Exactly.
so it's like this, right? अगर आपको माइलेज चाहिए, right? Sorry, I think you're getting a call or something. Yeah. अगर आपको
Yeah.
हाँ, अगर आपको माइलेज चाहिए गाड़ी में, ठीक है, आप उसके हिसाब से गाड़ी लो ना. आपको माइलेज भी चाहिए, आपको लग्जरी वाला सेडान भी चाहिए. Sometimes that congruence doesn't happen,
Doesn't happen.
right?
Very
Everything
true.
everything comes at a cost, right?
At a cost.
If you want to be super successful in your life, grow, तो रगड़ना तो पड़ेगा ही. But if you're looking at financial independence, if you're looking at, see, I do not believe in the word work-life balance. There's no balance यार. घर अपने बेडरूम आ चुका है अभी, right? तो कहाँ बैलेंस कर पाओगे आप? पहले तो आप 9 to 6 ऑफिस जाते थे, चलो ठीक है 2 घंटे ट्रैफिक में गए, राइट? वो सब ठीक था, बट एटलीस्ट घर आते थे तो एक डोर बंद कर लिया तो अपना एक वर्ल्ड था, अपना एक दुनिया थी वो, कि भाई घर पे आ गए तो अपना चलता है. आज बेडरूम में आ गया बॉस वर्क. So there is no concept of work-life balance anymore. There is work-life harmony that we should be looking at, right?
Correct.
So
Right.
if that is what you want, and as a woman, I know you have a lot of what do you call them? Woman ears, is it? Is that what you call them? है ना? हाँ, so this is for all your women ears, right? If you want to be financially independent, which means, and if you also want your mental peace, मान लो growth will be slower. I'm not saying you won't grow, but growth will be slower. आपको mental peace भी चाहिए, financial independence भी चाहिए, ठीक है, flexibility भी चाहिए, उसके ऊपर से फटाफट साल में एक बार career growth भी चाहिए, आपको travel नहीं करना, right? All these, see, look, you can take a revolutionary step and say, yeah, this is unfair for women, or embrace it and plan your career accordingly, right? I can either sit here crib about how terrible the work environments are, right?
Correct.
Or if I really want to be, see, that's where niche is so important. Look,
Correct.
next 3 years of my career, I want to grow to a level and then have a plateau. I'm okay if I have my career plateaus after that for a while, because then I want to focus on my family. I want to focus to ensure my kids are all right. Is okay. But at the start of your career, or at some point of time, you cannot be having too many plateaus. You need to plan for that.
Correct.
Which means at some point of time, plateau चढ़ना तो पड़ेगा है ना? That's what,
बिल्कुल.
but it's a plateau. तो वो चढ़ने का जो journey है, there you have to be aggressive. वहां पे आप mental peace, मेरा, oh my God, work-life balance नहीं है, shouldn't come into the mind. Because the world is a brutal place, boss. Right? So if you get to the plateau, you need to have a plan. You need to have some niche clarity, right? At that time, I need to select a company that is women centric, that allows people to take sabbaticals, that has flexibility, that has crashes that they provide for their kids so that they're closer. There are enough companies today in the market. आज के दिन मैं मान सकता हूं कि आपको शायद वहां पे जॉब ना मिले, उसके लिए मुझे क्या करना है, ये तो एक क्लैरिटी रहना चाहिए, राइट? सो यू कैन बी एक्सपेक्टिंग एवरीथिंग. मुझे रेंज रोवर भी लेना है, उसका 30 किलोमीटर पर लीटर मुझे माइलेज भी मिलना है, उसको 10 लाख में मुझे 10 लाख से ज्यादा मेरा बजट नहीं है. होता नहीं है बॉस.
बिल्कुल नहीं होता. Correct. Got that. Viewers, if you have any question, I'm sure many of you are watching us since the start of the episode today. So any questions so far that would have come up, please drop into the comments. We'll be happy to answer. I mean, Teja would be addressing those questions, and we'll be more than happy to help you, guide you on your career growth strategies. Moving on to the next question, Teja, how do you look at training and coaching industry at large? With the boom that has come up, I know that's a direct one, but what are your opinions and what are your insights? Since you have a vast experience, I mean, I just went through the profile and I was like, I knew you, but it was an eye opener. So, talking from that vast experience, what are your thoughts on the training and coaching industry with the kind
If
of
you
boom that it is happening?
if you aren't still in it, you're losing the bus. That's simple as that. And I'll tell you why. I work with a lot of colleges. I know a lot of college chairmen and people who run colleges, right? मैं जब भी उनसे बात करता हूँ ना, उनके मन में अभी ऑलरेडी एक प्लानिंग सी शुरू हो गई है कि भाई अगले 10 सालों में मुझे नहीं लगता कोई डिग्री करेगा, कोई इंजीनियरिंग करने वाला है. ऑलरेडी वी आर सीइंग अ डिक्लाइन इन द एडमिशंस across India, in fact across the globe, because the focus is more on skills, not certificates, right? Today, even college chairmen are coming together often to discuss, yeah, in the next 10 years, how can colleges stay relevant? And one of the most common things that I'm hearing from them these days is, यार एक vocational university खोलते हैं जहां पे ना डिग्री का कोई परेशानी है, आप 10th पास भी हो, हमारे पास आओ, 3 महीने बैठो, हम आपको डिजिटल मार्केटिंग एक्सपर्ट बनाएंगे, 1 लाख का जॉब बना ही लोगे आप बाहर मार्केट में. उसके लिए 4 साल रगड़ रगड़ के डिग्री करने की क्या जरूरत है, राइट? अरे एक बंदा है जो साउथ इंडिया में, एक बंदा है, वो अपना फोन लेके जाता है मार्केट में, कहीं भी पहुंच जाता है, सेल्फी करता है और बोलता है मम्मी मैं ये मार्केट में आया हूँ. वो 1 करोड़ कमा लिया पिछले साल.
Is it?
That's all he does. He goes to, I'm not kidding. Right? So today उसका क्या क्वालिफिकेशन है बताओ? Right? Today I look at मेरा इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री देख के, IIM देख के, यार मैं तो ऐसे टाइम वेस्ट कर लिया यार, पैसे भी बर्बाद हो गए यार, right? So the point I'm trying to make is why training and coaching is the more and more dependency on degrees and colleges reduces, the dependency on mentors increases, right? So imagine the amount of people, amount of coaches, amount of trainers that are required by niche. I know I keep mocking this, but I understand the value of the industry right now, the creator economy that's been booming, along with the freelancer economy. The gig economy and creator economy come together, make it such a powerful thing. मैं अभी हाल ही में देख रहा था Instagram में, there was one coach that I saw, and she calls herself a jawline reduction coach, right? I'm not mocking her, please don't get me wrong.
I know.
Within image management इतने माइक्रो निशेस हो गए यार, सबका बिजनेस है बॉस, सबका बिजनेस है, राइट? मेरे पास करियर कोचिंग के लिए लोग आते हैं और बोलते हैं सर मैं वो रेज्यूमे कोचिंग ले लिया. तो क्या उखाड़ लिया भाई तूने? रेज्यूमे तो कर लिया, उसके बाद इंटरव्यू कौन कराएगा तेरे को, नेगोशिएशन कौन कराएगा? क्योंकि even within career coach people have created micro niches,
and that's where the money lies. I mean, it's said na, niches are your riches. जितना आप micro करेंगे, जितना refine करेंगे, that is where your money will. I mean, serving the macro market will in the end serve nobody. And jitna you refine it, that's where your riches will come in. That's true.
So,
That's true. No, I agree to what you say that, in the coming years, when our kids would be of that employment age and all, I'm sure degrees won't matter. I mean, if you talk to me, मेरा ये फंडा एकदम क्लियर है कि डिग्री मेरे बच्चों के लिए तो मैं इंसिस्ट नहीं करने वाली जितना खुद के लिए आई हैड डन.
प्रीति जी,
बट
पैसे बचा लो, पैसे बचा लो, बर्बाद हो
दूसरी
जाएंगे,
चीजों
डिग्री
में
मत
लग
कराओ।
जाएंगे. नहीं, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि चलो डिग्रीज आर नॉट the future, to be putting it very straight, but will there not be much of a crowded marketplace when it comes to trainers and coaches? Because अभी मैं क्या देख रही हूँ in the recent 2-3 years, especially COVID के टाइम से जितना हिट हुआ है in terms of, I mean, every second person is a trainer or a coach. आई मीन मैंने भी कोविड के बाद ही स्टार्ट करा, मैं डिनाई नहीं कर रही उस फैक्ट को, बट व्हाट आई सी इज दैट होल डोमेन इज गेटिंग क्राउडेड. सो उस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे व्हाट इज दैट विल गिव यू अ लॉन्गर रन स्ट्रैटेजी? इफ I mean, many of our viewers are from training and coaching fraternity. Only I can see in the viewers this thing segment. So, वो क्या strategy है जो longer run में can help us to differentiate in that crowded marketplace?
Less bullshit, more value. That's it. Because
Point.
आज मैं देखता हूँ a person who, I know there is a logic कि यार एक इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम का कोच जरूरी नहीं है कि वो सुपरस्टार है, राइट? बट कुछ तो वैलिडेशन होना चाहिए ना कि भाई जो बंदा 1 साल का वर्क एक्सपीरियंस है वो करियर कोचिंग कर रहा है, ठीक है?
Absolutely.
So the point is, now there is demand, and like you said very rightfully, today everybody is overwhelmed with the fact that yeah, I can have my own personal coach. So today the market the mud hasn't settled yet, right? But when the mud settles, right now is the boom. But again, it will plateau at some point of time, and at that point of time, people see already in my coaching programs. Okay, when people come, I already hear people say, "Sir, मुझे ना 100 लोगों के वेबिनार में बैठना नहीं है." Because ये तो already it is happening with people. अगर 1-to-1 coaching दे रहे हो तो बताओ, हम ज्वाइन करेंगे, right? We don't mind paying more, but यार ये झुंड में बैठ के ना ये random frameworks जो बताते हैं ये, see today most of the content used by these coaches is also borrowed, right, with chat GPT and everything. But it's like this, right? I mean, what works for me, there's no guarantee it works for you.
Absolutely.
Right? At the end of the day, that's what it is, which means I will need to be able to customize learnings for you. Because where I'm sitting, Preeti, as somebody who's comfortable talking out to strangers and talking out in public, मैं तो यही बोलूंगा ना बंदे को, यार नेटवर्किंग करना, ये कर देना, लिंक्डइन पे ये करना, ये वो फेसबुक पे, इंस्टाग्राम पे. नाउ टेल दैट टू एन इंट्रोवर्ट एंड वो सोच रहा है, ओ माय गॉड, राइट, इतना सारा काम है यार, मैं नहीं कर सकता. वो गिव अप कर देता, पैसे भी भरेगा, छोड़ भी देगा प्रोग्राम. Why? Because what works for me and what looks like it's easy for me is a life-shifting change for the other person.
Absolutely. And
Right?
as trainers and coaches, I think we need to get into their shoes to understand what was our starting point. I mean,
हाँ जी.
जैसे आपने लिंक्डइन का एग्जांपल दिया, और कोई न्यूबी है उसके लिए वो लिंक्डइन का कवर फोटो बनाना भी एक टास्क हो सकता है. आई मीन इट कैन बी एज चैलेंजिंग कि मैं वो कैसे करूं. So then editing the profile and all is definitely a big ball game when it comes to somebody who's a fresher या जो कि non techie background से है. That is a big challenge. Yes. So do you do that one-on-one with your this thing?
Yeah.
Your
I only do
okay.
one-on-ones. Of course,
अच्छा.
it's Premier. Of course, my time has to be compensated, but I only taken about 8 to 10 people a month, and that's it.
Lovely.
And I anyway have an assessment that I've built. It's a psychometric assessment. It gives out a 32-page report about a person's career health, right? So some
अच्छा.
of my participants, in fact, call it a career kundli. Uh, so I always start with that. So I'm not giving random frameworks that say, yeah, this works for you. I don't know that, right? So what we do is we put them through an assessment. that gives out a 32-page report. We interpret it for them. We understand their niche. We understand this report will tell them what kind of environments will stress them out, what kind of people will stress them out, uh, where are they likely to thrive, what are some of the strengths
Absolutely.
that they have that they are not using right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
ये सब पहले हम figure out करते हैं, and then based on that report is where we'll figure out कि भाई what are the 3 or 4 niches you can go into,
Oh, lovely.
right? So all of this is one on one that we do. I don't do the Naptol wala business. पहले free webinar दे दिया, 100 लोग आ गए, and then half an hour learning and 1.5 hour of just telling people कि भाई तू join कर ले, तू मोदी बन जाएगा. होगा नहीं यार, right?
Nahi hoga. Correct, correct. So
So
when you do this one-on-one also, and you give this the corporate kundli which you're talking, so that is your shortlisting criteria when you
not at all,
bring in the people.
not at all.
Acha. That is open
Uh,
for all, whoever
that's
wants
open.
to take your
It's the first
consultation.
10 people in a month. That's it. The first 10
Okay.
people, because if I have to make an entry barrier for people who are joining in, then what's the
Mm-hmm.
point of me doing this, right? Because this is not my bread and butter, Preeti, right? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm also
Absolutely.
a leadership development consultant. So I work with more than 72 clients across 45
I
countries.
saw that list, Microsoft and all. I saw that
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So the fact that I'm doing this is only because I want to help people. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't care if you're a fresher. I don't care if you don't know English. There's always a career path for everybody. Yaar. Huh. If
Correct.
you don't know English and you're expecting to get a job in Dubai, nahi hoga.
नहीं
Right.
होगा.
So somewhere
Correct.
what we do is we try to make it practical with a you can go to Dubai, not today. Right? मुझे एक
After the
साल दो ना, मैं दुबई भेजूंगा आपको. बट आज नहीं जा पाओगे. आज आपको जॉब चाहिए आपके लिमिटेशंस के अंदर आपको बेस्ट पैकेज हम हेल्प कर सकते हैं ऑफ कोर्स आई डोंट गिव गारंटीज एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट व्हाट आई डू इज आई गाइड देम थ्रू इट राइट
correct, correct.
so that's how it is.
So I just recalled you mentioned regarding IIM Udaipur. I mean, your career coaching currently over there. So how is the scene at campus in today's time? I mean, when we did our masters, the scene was absolutely different, as you just mentioned. Ki job lag jaye to life set at types. So what is that sense of today's generation? What is their mindset? I mean, I'm a little curious when you mentioned this. How are the vibes when it comes to career of these IM graduates?
So I also do work with a lot of other colleges as well. I am perhaps may not be a great benchmark to talk about the generation in general.
So
And I tell
any,
you why, right? And I'll also
yeah,
tell you why. Because most of the people who join IIMs already have experience because that's one of the qualification criteria in IIMs.
absolutely
So these people
correct.
are taking a career break to advance their careers by a couple of years. And that's why they're okay to take a 1.5 year sabbatical. And of course get like two levels up when they go out. So
Correct.
from that perspective, these are well informed kids, highly motivated. So working with them is actually slightly more fun, if you know what I'm saying, because they're intrinsically motivated, they're willing to learn. So I have absolute satisfaction when I work with those kids. Most of them are not kids, in fact. They're all senior fellows, sometimes from companies who also come and join. But interestingly, when I work with a lot of colleges as well, where they call me to either talk to them as a guest speaker or a chief guest on some of their, or to start one entrepreneur cell or something in their college. And what I notice there, Preeti, is an average student today in this generation, right, doesn't care for hierarchy. They don't care how much you know, right? They only care how much are you relevant to them. And I'm not saying this in a negative way. This is not selfish,
I got
right?
no, no, no. I got that. Yes.
You know, I wouldn't probably call them selfish at all. I would probably call them more educated and more clear about what they want. So if you go to colleges and if you were to work with students and if you were to give the general bullshit that people give, work hard in silence, let success make all the noise. That's the most stupid quote I've ever heard, right? आज के जमाने में if you work hard in silence, you are left behind. Boss, branding and social media gave this country a prime minister.
Absolutely. None other than Modi ji is the apt example. I mean, the and this creatives community को जो push मिला है, absolutely Modi ji का ही, I mean, he is the karta dharta behind all this.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because so essentially what I'm saying is today's generation needs instant gratification. Don't tell them what will happen to them 5 years later. Tell them what will happen to them in the next 3 months or 6 months. So I'll
But
tell
ये
you an
कहीं ना
indication
कहीं
of this.
गलत नहीं है. This
Sorry?
instant gratification, don't you think कि कहीं ना कहीं गलत है? I mean, quick fixes से अगर job upgrade हो जाए या next level मिल जाए in few months, हमारी generation and comparing this current, कहीं ना कहीं वो चीज गलत नहीं लगती कि उनको instant gratification is what they seek for.
I think it's fair. I think that's how generations are changing, right? Again, like I
Okay.
said, Preeti, do I fight it or do I embrace it? Because if I have to fight it, I have to go back to parenting. जहाँ पे I remember when I was 5 years old, right? मैं मिट्टी में खेलता था यार. It's a different issue that I come from a lower middle class background, right? आजकल kindergarten में iPad दे रहे हैं. What you're talking about instant gratification नहीं होना चाहिए. पेरेंट्स के पास टाइम नहीं है तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं इंस्टेंट ग्रेटिफिकेशन अभी मुझे बच्चे को चिप कराना है फोन दे दो उसके हाथ में
I know it all starts with
that's how they
parenting.
conditioned
Absolutely.
right so if I have to change that and fight it I have to start training parents
Correct.
right so do I fight it or do I embrace it मेरे पास इतना टाइम नहीं है बॉस I don't want to become a communist here and go fight it out. I mean, there may be people who are willing to do that. God bless them, right? But I am not that activist. I am a realist. You have a problem right now in your career, come to me, I'll sort it out, right? You want to become a better individual 10 years down the line, sure, I can be a mentor, right? But if you want to come to me and say, let's change the society, I used to be that ambitious and stupid 10 years ago, right? Now I'm happy changing 20 lives and I'll sleep peacefully,
Absolutely.
right?
Boy,
So,
it comes down to the same thing, serving everybody, serving nobody. Absolutely.
exactly, exactly. So instant gratification hai. So make your processes that way, make your employee policies that way, right? I'll tell you, when was the last time any retail brand forced you to buy a card and get some points that you can redeem in the future? Today, everything is instant gratification, even in retail brands. 5,000 का खरीदो, एक सूटकेस ले जाओ. 10,000 का खरीदो, ब्लूटूथ स्पीकर ले जाओ. इंस्टेंट ग्रेटिफिकेशन कोई कॉइन्स नहीं पूछ रहा है लॉयल्टी का मीनिंग ही चेंज हो चुका है मार्केट में राइट माय डैड वर्कड फॉर अ बैंक फॉर 36 years. I cannot imagine a Gen Z today working for 36 years in the same company. Now,
Absolutely.
if you look at this kid from my dad's perspective, my dad would think ये तो कहीं नहीं जाएगा career में, right? My own employee, Baba is his name. He joined me right after engineering, worked with me for a couple of years, went to US on a scholarship to do MS. अभी वो Adobe NBA में कहीं पे he's in a very senior position, not managerial position. ठीक है वो वर्क फ्रॉम होम लिया है 2 महीने मायामी से काम करता है 2 महीने लास वेगस में है कभी कैंपर वैन लेके कहीं माउंटेन्स में चले जाता है ऐश कर रहा है बच्चा मैं उसको देखता हूँ यार ये होता है लाइफ I could never take that call in my life because I wasn't that courageous. Kids today are courageous. So,
Courageous. Absolutely.
right? तुम उनको जाके age old outdated frameworks बताओगे तो you won't be able to close any sale as a coach.
Correct. Correct.
That's
That's
simple as that.
that's true. And how important is the role of a mentorship in career advancement? I mean, since you day in and day out coach so many people, so from that position of a mentorship, how important is that role? Because कई बार क्या होता है कि ठीक है जो भी जॉब मिला हमने ले लिया थोड़े टाइम काम कर लिया लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द सेकंड वन सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू अ मेंटोरशिप इन योर करियर एडवांसमेंट हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इज दैट रोल
Look, I mean, I think it's well established that we all need mentors. Where I would like to address this particular question, Preeti, really is how much are you aware of yourself, right? Because not everybody needs a mentor. For you don't need a mentor for every problem, right?
Hmm.
the realization should come first that I need help, right? There's a famous Buddhist saying, right? If the learner is ready, the teacher will arrive,
Appear,
arrive,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So today, when I work with some of the very senior, I'm working with a very senior vice president at Goldman Sachs right now, and when I look at his resume, right, I was astonished that somebody so senior in life, right, has such a pathetic CV. मैं उसको
Oh,
और क्या समझाऊंगा इंटरव्यू एड्रेस करने में यार, बिकॉज ही इज अ लॉयल फेलो, वर्कड विद द सेम कंपनी फॉर द लास्ट 15 years, उसको कभी जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ा. सो
very
हिज
well.
resume is 15 years old. Now he is looking at a career change because उसका restructuring हुआ कंपनी में, is likely to lose a job. Now he's stranded with so much of experience because the market has changed so much, correct?
Hmm.
But his ego stopped him for the last 1 year to say I need help. तो वो
Okay.
अपने हिसाब से अप्लाई करने लगा हर जगह, रिजेक्शंस मिलते रहे, एंड वापस आके बोलने लगा कि यार मार्केट खराब है. मैंने एक एक ही सर्च किया उसके सामने विद सर्टेन फ्रेमवर्क्स एंड सर्टेन फॉर्मूले, 1000 जॉब आ गए. बोलते हैं यार इतने जॉब्स अवेलेबल है, वही तो मैं बता रहा हूँ, जॉब्स तो है यार, you don't know how to apply. So now he went back and said, Teja, thanks for raising this, but let me try this on my own. बंदे ने क्या यूट्यूब पे वीडियोस देखा 2 हफ्ते, वापस आया, right, and he did a fabulous job, right? So now if I were an upcoming coach or a trainer trying to sell him कि यार I'll make your resume better, वो कभी आएगा नहीं तुम्हारे पास. So the point I'm trying to make, Preeti, is do you need a mentor in life? Of course yes, but do you coach them enough to realize where you need them is important.
No, but
If
then
you
how can somebody take help? Like, let's say there are some people who know that so and so is my mentors. They can help me on, let's say, this fellow you mentioned with regards to the resume and all. So at times mentors are not available, to be very precise. Secondly, even the employee, they have this kind of a hish as this person had, that how can I even ask for a help? So they need to be either open upfront ki boss help chahiye, so and so
so
is my problem.
so there was a famous documentary that I once saw on Netflix called what was it called? I forget the name, but in that, The Social Dilemma, I think that's what it was called. And in that, there is a beautiful statement, Preeti, right? It says, if a product is sold to you for free, you are the product. ठीक है ना? So if
बिल्कुल.
anything is given to you for free, कुछ तो है भाई उसमें. कुछ भी free नहीं है, except there is no unconditional relationship on planet Earth except between parents and kids. Right? Not
Correct.
even spouses. ठीक है ना? कुछ ना कुछ मतलब तो होता ही है. So if you are not ready to pay, if you want a senior mentor's time, and if you want them to prioritize, now you're lucky if you find mentors who are doing it as philanthropy. If you cannot get their time, if they're not busy, there are mentors who are sitting out there with tons of experience who are running programs for a fee,
Absolutely.
right? What do I do if both the parents have to work and the kid has to be taken care of? No preschool around the area, no good preschool around where I am. What do? I hire a nanny, yaar. मेरे relatives कोई नहीं आ रहा support करने के लिए. What do? I pay a nanny. Yes or
Correct.
no? Right? So if you really want a mentor to prioritize you in their busy life, if you're able to find one organically in maybe your boss or somebody in your organization or somebody that your friends have referred, great. But in the absence of that, don't struggle on your own. Open up your wallet
Correct.
a little bit, go find that mentor for a fee and prioritize their time for you. Because at the end of the day, again, I'm telling you, what is more important to you, your career or wanting it for free? Because if it's for
Correct.
free, there's always a catch. You don't know whether it's going to work for you or not. If
Correct.
you're able to learn from YouTube for free and do it, great. Because there is enough on ChatGPT and enough on YouTube today. If you are unable to, Preeti, like your question says, go find somebody and be ready to pay them. That's all it is.
Correct. That brings to another question, the importance of personal branding. Now, there was an HR I was speaking to. She said that Preeti, before calling the employee or the this person for the interview, we do a thorough analysis. LinkedIn पे हम जाते हैं, कहाँ उसने रिप्लाई करा है, कौन से कमेंट पे, कौन से पोस्ट को लाइक करा है, उसकी खुद की क्या पोस्ट शेयर हुई है. Second, if in the form they have given their personal like Insta या FB. So I have seen CVs mandatorily have your social media handles ka link necessarily now. So that is clearly defining that personal branding in today's time is way important when it was at our times. So that is rest assured कि वो important है. Anybody who wants to refine on personal branding, how can they do that?
So again, like I said, I like to keep things simple, right? Personal branding बहुत दूर की बात है, प्रीति. रेज्यूमे तो ठीक करो यार, राइट? आपका रेज्यूमे 2 पेज का एक्सपेंसिव रियल एस्टेट है. मैं तुम्हें स्विमिंग आता है, तुम चेस खेलते हो, जान के मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ?
नहीं जरूरत है, बिल्कुल.
As a hiring person, what the hell am I going to do with that information that you know swimming? मैं तैराऊंगा तो मैं क्या करूंगा, right?
Correct.
You know, मुंबई में अगले फ्लड्स आएंगे तो तेरे को भेजेंगे हम लोग. I am hiring for a specific role, boss, right? So sometimes personal branding, Preeti, is as simple as having the right resume. Today, आप बोल रहे हो HR इतना सब कुछ देखता है ना. HR तक पहुंचे तो पहले आपके resume यार. 98% of all resumes are rejected without a human seeing it because we have something called an application tracking system today, right?
The keywords which
Yeah.
a job,
If
yeah,
your resume doesn't score 92 and above, ये straight reject है. तुम
correct.
पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग बहुत दूर की बात है. तुम्हारे बेसिक रिज्यूमे ठीक है क्या कि नहीं, राइट? टुडे मोस्ट पीपल राइट एक्टिविटीज. आई मैनेज 20 मेंबर टीम. तो क्या उखाड़ लिया यार? सो डज 1000 अदर पीपल इन द मार्केट. तुम अपना रोल डिस्क्रिप्शन क्यों दे रहे हो? मुझे पता है कि तू ऑपरेशंस मैनेजर है, तो तेरे KRA क्या है, तुम्हारा रोल क्या है. मुझे ये बताना तूने अचीव क्या किया इसमें. Today, 95 to 96% of all the resumes in the market give me activities, not achievements. Right? As simple as that. Right? So, these are the little things. I believe in tiny, noticeable things, Preeti. See, personal branding tab aata hai na. See, what's the point if I'm wearing an Armani suit when I'm not shaven? When I have a bad breath? Right? When I haven't, well-groomed hair. Basic सही है. इसके लिए तुम्हें इमेज मैनेजमेंट कंसल्टेंट के पास जाने की जरूरत नहीं है यार. तुम्हारे नाखूनों में मैल जमा हुआ है. You don't need to pay $10,000 to an image consultant to tell you that यार नाखून काट ले, right? So personal branding much later. Do you have your basics right first? तुम्हारे LinkedIn प्रोफाइल पे लिखा हुआ है कि यार आई एम DJ enthusiast. तू अप्लाई कर रहा है सेल्स जॉब के लिए. तू फॉरवर्ड करता है कॉमेडियंस के पोस्ट विच आर मॉकिंग अप्रेजल्स. Getting what I'm saying? So this congruence of simplicity कि भाई मैं एक सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर हूं तो मेरे प्रोफाइल पे क्या लिखा हुआ है, राइट? मेरे रेज्यूमे और लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल मैच करते हैं कि नहीं, करेक्ट? मेरे इमीडिएट बॉस या मेरे दोस्त, अगर मैं सेल्स का बंदा हूं, मेरे लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल पे एक भी रिकमेंडेशन नहीं है, तू क्या क्लोज करेगा भाई मेरे लिए? तो अपने लिए एक रिकमेंडेशन नहीं ला पाया लिंक्डइन पे, है ना? तो मेरे लिए कम्युनिटी क्या बिल्ड करेगा भाई? तेरे अपने 500 है कनेक्शंस. तू बता रहा है I've helped my company close build community worth of 10,000 people. कहाँ? Keeping things simple, Preeti, for me always. Get your resume right first. Is it ATS friendly? Do you have your achievements all? It doesn't matter how big. Have they been quantified? The moment I look at your profile, what does this tell me? Right? If you're applying for a business manager role, when you have been a associate in business. When I look at your profile, it's very simple है. मैं क्रोमा में गया हूँ, 2 टन एसी मुझे खरीदना है, और सेल्स वाला बंदा आके मुझे बेच रहा है बार बार 1 टन एसी. सर दिस इज द बेस्ट इन द मार्केट, ये 5 स्टार रेटिंग है सर, ये अवार्ड है सर. मैं तो यही बोलूंगा ना, भाई छोड़ दे, बहुत मुबारक हो आपके 1 टन एसी, मुझे खरीदना तो 2 टन एसी है. So people send profiles of 1 ton AC applying for 2 ton AC and they say market is bad. वो
That's a
बंदा एचआर
hard
देख,
truth.
हाँ, बंदा देख लेता है, बोलता है यार दिस गाय इज अ बेस्ट 1 टन एसी यार इन द मार्केट, बट मैं तो 2 टन हायर कर रहा हूँ, तो ये रिजेक्ट है. See, keeping things simple is all I say, Preeti. Get
Got that.
your basics right first. Image management, branding तो बाद में आएगा दोस्त. Get your basic house in order is all I'll say.
Absolutely. Viewers, any questions? We would love to get them answered. We have Teja in room today. I mean, I'm sure this had been a very, very insightful session. Feel free to drop in your questions around careers. How can you build and grow your career? Some right strategies that you're looking for. Any specific question with regards to your career growth, we would love to answer them. Any questions, please free to answer, put it in the comments below. So Teja, what is one closing tip you would give us? One tip to have a flourishing career.
Keep it simple, be clear, get a mentor.
Keep it simple
And don't lose, keep it simple,
clear.
be clear about what you want out of your life, and get a mentor who's preferably not your boss. The only appraisal your boss is working on is their own.
Their own.
So find a mentor who is not your boss.
Absolutely. So I don't see any questions so far.
I also have a hard stop, Preeti. I have a flight to catch, but
I know. Thank you, Teja. Thank you so very much. It was indeed a very informative plus a very entertaining session when it comes to sharing the right strategies. Because if, as you say, keep it simple. So you brought in information in such a simple way, the right strategies in such an informative way they were there, that I'm sure we have had a real blast when it comes to developing our careers the right way. Thank you so much for taking out your time. Viewers, see you next episode, next Thursday, Saturday, 7 p.m. Until then, सोचेंगे तो definitely होगा. Blessing, a joyous life to each one of you. Thank you, Teja. Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone.
Bye.